The next concept we want to see is of neural networks. Neural networks is the magic which make these large language models really capable of understanding and responding in a very cohesive manner. So neural networks, especially powered by deep learning, are one of the fundamental building blocks. And let's look at a basic neural network. Basic neural network has these nodes or neurons, and they're divided into layers. The first layer typically is the input layer, wherein you feed data points, and the final layer, depicted in green, is the output layer, which will either predict, classify, or come up with a list of probabilities. All the layers in between are called as hidden layers. Typically, if you have more than one layer, then these are called hidden layers. And these layers are nothing but mathematical functions which determine the relation between the inputs and the outputs. So once the model is trained a number of times, they learn the representation between inputs and outputs, and they're able to generalize thereafter. So for example, if you feed a neural network, and this is just a sample neural network, with a number of pictures of, let's say, dogs and cats, and you train the model to recognize these pictures by feeding in lots of dog pictures, lots of cat pictures. Eventually, the model learns how to recognize dogs and cats. So it's a very specific model, just trying to learn distinguishing between these two pet breeds. So essentially, think of these networks as digital counterparts to a human brain with interconnected neurons. And these networks get trained on vast amounts of data to recognize patterns, relationships, and nuances. Just as our human brain learns to recognize a face after seeing it multiple times, neural networks learn from data to understand the world around them. For our text example, a neural network can learn to predict the possibility of the next word in the sentence given the words before it. So here we got 4 words going as inputs into the neural network, that once upon a time, and then it predicts the word with the highest probability of occurrence after these words.